After 45 minutes on the road, we arrived at our Airbnb in Ubud. It has great location and the name of the house is Pino. After you enter the main gate, you will just see so much green like immediately, and it makes me just fall in love with this place right away. I didn't really know it's like a two-floor property because when I was browsing the picture on Airbnb, like the picture just didn't really do a great job marketing this place for sure. So it's definitely a good surprise, and I'm so happy that I decided to stay here in the end. And it's so cheap as well. It only cost me like 60 USD dollars per night. Such a good deal. This is the first floor common area. It's spacious and it has pretty much everything you needed for a short trip. The mirror, the shelf, the couch, definitely that's essential. The dining area, sorry, I just hung my clothes there. I just took a shower. And you have a yoga corner to yourself as well. So if I want to do like morning yoga or like late night yoga, I don't even need to leave the house, which is awesome. It has a small kitchen. I'm probably not gonna cook. After the curtain is the bathroom area. And let's just come upstairs and take a quick look of the bedroom. I'm so excited to see how it looks like. Voila! This is the sleeping area. And it kind of attached to a balcony, and the balcony is cute as well. It has a couch, a cushion. The view is okay, but I can totally see myself like hang out here. We're currently walking in the monkey jungle, and if I turn around you can see that they're actually everywhere. There was one right there and John is still standing behind him, and oh, there's one behind my back now. I don't really know what I can show you guys. Here you go. 2 seconds ago there was actually another one like following me, and then he was touching my shoes and I kind of freaked out. But then when you enter the forest, there's a huge sign says don't panic if they ever come close to you, and I think I was freaking out. Yeah, the nice thing about the forest is like you can see them everywhere and they're not in a cage, and they're perfectly fine like socializing with their own tribe and group. And although in my eyes the majority of what they're doing every single day it's just eating, like as for 10 minutes I'm inside this park and all I've been seeing is just they fighting for food and potentially having sex as well, because I did see like one of the monkeys humping on another one. After the monkey forest, we made our way to the Ubud market where you can shop for clothes and buy like interesting souvenirs for friends and family. There are a lot of varieties here as I've seen so many dream catchers, pretty interesting jewelry and local clothes as well. Just keep in mind that trying to bargain with the owner when you're buying stuff, you will be surprised at how much they're willing to go down on the price when they need to cut the deal. So just try that. It's definitely gonna be a good deal in the end. We got, this is what, Balinese sausage? We got Balinese sausage for our appetizer for the dinner. Try it. Try it. Is it good? What is that face?
Yeah.
It doesn't look convincing at all.
It's actually pretty good.
It is?
No, I tasted something sweet at the start. I was
Okay.
confused, but like later on, I kind of
We're now just standing outside the Puratita Temple eating chips because someone did not eat enough breakfast this morning and he's starving. And there's no coffee shop nearby this temple, so he had no choice but just snack on chips before we go into the temple. We finished the rice terrace already. We got there around, when did we get it? I think, oh yeah, we got there at 7 o'clock and it was surprisingly not crowded. I think there were only like 2 couples there before us. So yeah, if you wanted to take good photos, I highly suggest you get there as early as you can. Like 7 will be good. We spent almost 1 hour there. Once again, there's a lot of climbing up and down, and maybe it's not really a good idea to wear sneakers because all the road is pretty muddy and wet. Yeah, we just wear slippers. We were able to get some photos there, and after the terrace, it was only. Are you okay? After the terraces was it was only a 15 minutes ride on the motorcycle, and then you're able to get to the temple, which is the one that you're able to get into the water and then you pray. So we're pretty excited about that. That's the thing, you get into the water and you pray for to their god, right? Yeah, now we already see a lot of tourists coming in. This temple opens up at 8 o'clock. Now it's 8:45, and yeah, after John finishes sprinkles, we're just gonna head in. Now we are beside the water and ready to go in now. So before you go into the water, you will have to change to another sarong like this. You have to pay for this, and you also have to rent a locker to put all of your stuff. The sarong that you got at the front, that you cannot wear that if you go into the water. So John helped me to tie myself basically like a burrito, and now we're gonna get into the water. After the temple, we got so hungry, so we just moved out of the area and went to the first restaurant we saw on the street. And it happens to be a local restaurant, which we always wanted to try the local Balinese food for the past several days, and we see. And this is what I got. I think this is chicken satay, fish satay, and rice and crackers, Balinese shredded chicken, fishbowl soup, and tofu. And John got fried chickens and rice, and I don't really know what's that. I think it's just salad. And look at the views of this restaurant. It's slightly overpriced as a local food restaurant, but I think we're basically paying for the views as well. So after the lunch, we went back to our Airbnb and we freshed up. We took a nap since we woke up pretty early this morning, and now we're ready to go on the road again. We're going to the bridge walk, which is only 9 minutes on scooter from where we're staying, and after that I think we're gonna go to a local restaurants again. We looked it up on a Google map and this one has a pretty good rating, so I'll show you guys later. Now I'm just gonna hop on the scooters and go.
Here we are in the jungle. Trying to make our way to Kapunhan Ridge Walk.
I'm sure you butchered the pronunciation.
No, I did not butcher it.
Okay.
I've been here for a full week that everyone here has accepted me as one of them. So I'm a local now because I look the part. I don't speak the language, but I look the part. That's all that matters. And it's 2 kilometers.
Yeah,
going
apparently
up to the top.
I don't consider to be a local because I'm too pale.
She's pale and weak, unlike me. 2 kilometers up, 2 kilometers down. So that's a total of 2 plus 2 is 4.
This is what we order for tonight. I think this is fried vegetables and chicken with steamed rice.
No chicken.
There's no chicken inside? I
Oh,
think I saw
it is-
chickens on the menu. What did you order again?
Fried chicken. Fried rice. with
Fried
chicken.
rice with chicken. And that is veggies. I think we still have satay that is coming along.
Do we have?
But, huh?
I don't know. Do we get like utensil, like fork?
Oh, right. Yeah. I think we
I
need
think
to
we
ask for like a knife and fork.
That's what.
It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. We're actually now in Canggu beach. We never really planned to come here and check out Canggu, but then after the waterfall in the morning, we're just like, why not? So we spontaneously decided to come to Canggu from Ubud. It was almost 1 hour of motorcycle ride from Ubud to Canggu. If you do it a little bit faster, you may be able to make it like within 15 minutes. Before we came to the beach, we were hungry, so we decided to drop by one of the famous Canggu brunch place called Hungry Birds. It was quite popular. We did have to line up and wait for our seats and order in as well. And after that, we just came to the beach. I can't really tell whether it's crowded or not because I think Canggu Beach is famous for surfing. So as I can see right now, there are like plenty of surfers right now at the beach. But I heard that it's more crowded in the morning because, I mean, obviously in the morning it's easier for people and to surf here. So now I other than the surfers, I don't really see that many people lying on the beach. If you want to rent a surfing board here, it's 50K local money for 2 hours, and for the chair on the beach is 50K for the entire day. So I think me and John just gonna stay here. Now John is in the water, so he was just waving to me. I think after we just chill a little bit, and we're probably gonna rent a surfing board and try surf for like maybe 1 hour or 2 hours. I think I'm gonna take a lessons as well. I haven't really asked the price yet, but I've never really done surfing like properly, so I do want to learn how to do it instead of like struggling and trying to figure out myself. And that's pretty much our plan for the afternoon. And after that, after the surfing, we're just gonna head back to Ubud, have dinner there, and tomorrow we are leaving, so we do have a little bit of packing to do. How was your surfing experience?
Caught one wave. Burned my tits off. I'm in pain. That's why I'm treating myself to this expensive meal.
Because of that, we came to the Echo Beach Club for some barbecue. We got pork ribs, sea plum. This is whatever I got, I can't remember. And shitloads of kebab. I think in total, how much we spent?
700.
Okay, 700, so that's pretty much 70 Singaporean dollars, like 60 something USD. Yeah, John's been craving barbecue for such a long time, so he can't stop about having barbecue, seafood, and
Thank you.
so we made our way here after he suffered so much from his surfing experiences.
Start recording. This is a piece of cake. Feels like walking on this. Very soft-full. Very pleasant. Very relaxing. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Oh. Hey Angie. Where are we?
We're at the Bali International Airport.
And we're waiting for our flight. It's leaving in about 50 minutes. And
There's no seat.
there's no seat.
So we're like two homeless people sitting on the ground.
We basically are two homeless people waiting for a flight. And it's 9 something right now, so we still have to wait for about 30 minutes longer before we get on.
No, our trip originally was to hop on a flight that is next to our gate going to Italy. So we resume our vacation there.
Yeah, then we realized the reality is much harder than that.
No, it's the only reality is we don't have visa.
We don't have visa, we don't have the money. I mean, we have some money, but we don't have accommodation. So.
You have the credit card. You can book it online. You can book another Airbnb.
Yeah.
No, the only thing stopping us actually is just visa.
And in real life, the fact that we have to get back to work.
Oh.
Oh,
Don't say that.
oh, life is so hard. Why do you have to work? To make money. So that you
For
can
the
travel.
bread.
For the dough.
Or you can just be a beach nomad. I don't know. Like there are shit tons of those.
We're gonna be nomad from here on out. That's our plan. So we've been drawing out a solid plan that we're gonna follow.
Yeah.
We're gonna start making.
Because at the
just gonna
Ubud
start
market,
traveling.
you saw that what? 126k. Yes, 126k. You're able to purchase a villa. Apparently, I don't really know in which part of Bali though. I didn't check.
So all you need is 126,000 US dollars to have your own villa, and then you can rent it out as like an investment. But that's if you're balling. Otherwise, the other plan is to start a fashion brand. Just start selling stuff because people just pay for it. You know, like I did. I paid for a T-shirt that cost $30. It looks good. I mean, quality is okay, but then she bought this Nike trainer.
Leggings. This called
Leggings.
Oh my god.
Leggings. And she spent a whopping 700k. No, say 700k. That sounds a lot more than $70. Yeah. So here we are, just waiting. All right. See you on the other side.
In my last video, the Nusa Penida travel vlog, at the very end, I mentioned that I'm always trying to incorporate a chart like this to show you guys how much I spent in that area and then for how many person, for how many days, just to give you guys a better idea how much I spent and probably will help you guys a bit more to budget your own trip if you're coming to the same place. We stayed in Ubud for 3 days in total. I would say 3 days and a half because the fourth day was only half of the day, and then we just took the taxi from Ubud to the international airport, and then we flew back to Singapore. So mainly our expense covered for 2 person for 3 days. And the accommodation in Ubud is slightly cheaper than Nusa Penida, just because I don't know, like, because in Nusa Penida I chose a bamboo house, but in Ubud it was really affordable. It was a 2-floor house. I showed you guys in the video already, and it was such a good deal for me. So I was really happy about accommodation. Honestly, that place would be something like, if I wanted to stay in Ubud for like a month or two, I would definitely wanted to rent a place for 2 months because it's really practical. Like, you can't really stay in bamboo house for 2 months, but for this one in Ubud, I just love it so much. And the biggest expense we have in Ubud is basically food and drinks. It's because we keep going to like restaurants every single day, and then we weren't really trying like local markets and stuff. So Ubud in general, it's a lot more touristic than Nusa Penida, because it was in Nusa Penida. I mean, it's island. It's a little bit isolated, so there isn't that many like places for you to drink and have fun compared to Ubud. And so we just spend a lot of money on like eating and snacking and also drinking as well. So that's why you see that the food actually outweighed the accommodation in this chart. Transportation wasn't really such a big deal because we just rent scooters for 3 days, and renting scooters in Ubud is actually cheaper compared to Nusa Penida. And gas here is the same price, but since like our location is really good, like I mean our Airbnb, so we don't really need to travel that far to go to place from A to B or B to C. So we actually did not really spend much gas at all, other than the last day that we rode the motorcycle from Ubud all the way to Canggu. So that's pretty much it for the transportation. Entertainment, I think I mainly just put like massage. Yeah, like massage expense we put under entertainment because I don't really know how to categorize that. Miscellaneous, it's just, parking. So in total for two person for 3.5 days, we spent 501 USD. And like I said in a previous video, it's just our like I said in the previous video, this is basically our budget for two-person based on our priorities and preferences. And for sure, you can find a way to lower it and also to increase it, depends on what you want to do and where you want to go. So for us, like we basically like using the $500 for 3 days to do, we did like pretty much everything I wanted to do. Like we went to massage like 2 times. I mean, also because massage is like extremely affordable here, so we're just like indulging ourselves into that. But if you wanted to experience something like a bit different, and then you could definitely throw in the money to do that. So that's pretty much it for this video in Ubud, and I hope you enjoy it.